Okay, one more time,
again.
Hey guys, I'm Bree.
I'm Cece.
I'm Sarah.
And today we're going to be answering questions that you guys wanted to ask sorority girls. These are my roommates and hence we're not masked. Let's just get right on into it. So the first question we're going to do is, where are you from?
I'm from the western suburbs of Minneapolis, so I didn't really go too far, I guess.
I was born in California, but I'm technically from Minneapolis. I've lived there the longest.
And I'm from a southeast suburb of St. Paul, not Minneapolis. How are online classes going for y'all?
Horrible. I hate them. Honestly, it's so hard to stay like on top of everything when everything's online.
Yeah, it's really difficult. And like you just have so much to like keep track of. And like all the little tabs and all the little things, like it just gets really overwhelming sometimes.
And we go to the University of Minnesota, Twin Cities, and we're in our sorority house. It's just really hard when you have your friends around. It's just kind of unmotivating sometimes because I'm just like, hey, some girls are around, like let's just chill.
Let's go do something else.
Exactly.
You don't want to get FOMO.
When there's
no
so
matter what,
girls.
there's always going to be people like doing something.
Yeah.
So if you're doing homework, you're going to miss out on something.
Yeah, but I feel like not many people are going out right now because of COVID.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. But yeah, I would say like for me, online classes have been kind of hard. I have 8:15s every morning besides Friday. I'm off Friday, so that's good, but I don't know. It's been nice taking tests and like doing some stuff with your own schedule. And we just got our Wi-Fi taken care of, so thank God. Praise the Lord.
It sucked before. People were like getting kicked out of tests and like having to retake them because their Wi-Fi would crash halfway through or not being able to join Zoom calls. Yeah, it was rough.
How much do we spend on mani-pedis a month?
Okay,
I
I'll show you.
Target
We got
nails
Target
once
nails.
a month,
Mine,
but they're like $10. How do you do this?
You guys are pros.
Oh shit! It fell off.
Wait, actually, like right now?
No, I
I
fell
low-key
off
think
earlier.
it's sitting over there.
Yeah,
So funny.
my thumbnail fell off when I was playing Cube though, and I didn't find that.
Oh my God.
What?
It's like a yard game. Cube. You like throw the little pegs to knock down the little pegs.
Oh,
I didn't tell you guys about this. Some youth ministers came up when we were sitting at the mall, and they were like, we didn't know they were youth ministers, but they asked if we want to play Cube, and we were like, sure. And then we walked over, and they were like, oh yeah, we're ministers with whatever.
Did they try to recruit you?
Yeah, she invited me to a bonfire tomorrow night, and she got my number, but I'm not gonna go. Been there, done that.
Yikes. I just regular painted my nails. I also have a gel nail machine at home, which has saved me some money, but
It's nice.
Wait,
yeah.
you should bring
No,
it.
I know, I have limited colors, guys.
That's okay.
That's the problem.
I'll buy a color.
I need a color.
Yeah, that's true. They're like $13 though for like gel. So
We
like
could all go in on one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't spend any money, I guess, on our mani-pedis. The next question, would you sign a prenup?
Yeah. It's not, I don't think it like means or you think you're gonna get divorced. I just think it's smart in case of the circumstances, that way you don't lose everything and everything you like worked for.
Yeah, but also like,
Especially if you have kids.
what does that say about like your relationship, you know? Like that's what I think.
That's true.
I think people are thinking into it a lot though, and they're
That's
like, you can't
true.
sign a prenup. It's like, you also don't want to get in a situation if you ever get divorced or like you're dealing with kids. Like,
That's
you
true.
don't want to go through this whole
Well, does a
spending tons of
prenup-
money on a custody battle or
Does
like
it-
on your items.
Does a prenup like last your entire marriage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I didn't really think about it that way. That would be really smart.
I plan on being a successful woman in politics,
Yeah.
so I might need a prenup.
I'm gonna be
See,
a
like-
famous author, so you know.
You're gonna need a prenup too.
Yeah. I thought you wanted to be a publicist or something.
I do, but I also really want to write. So
Okay.
I'm hoping after a couple of years of like being either like a publisher or an editor, I can get my own work out.
Wait, why did
there.
I say publicist? Publisher.
I could be a publicist too. Hell, come to me. I'll be your publicist.
Do you or your parents pay for your sorority?
I do.
My parents, and I'm
I
very
pay
lucky
for
for
them.
that.
You do too.
Yeah, I
You pay for
do.
yours?
I pay for mine.
So right now it's actually like considered part of my housing. My parents pay for my housing, so they'll pay like
Yeah.
a good portion of it this year. But I paid
Yeah.
for it last year. I'm
Yeah.
gonna pay for it the next 2 years. I don't know.
It's pretty nice because like when you live in, you save like a good amount of money. I mean, like being in a sorority is expensive, so like obviously not just living in for like a discount or whatever. But yeah, living in is pretty nice.
I also kind of don't mind living in during quarantine because, or like COVID, because then it's like you still have all these girls you can hang out with, and you're all like kind of quarantined together.
Yeah.
So do we wear masks though when we're not like in
with
our
roommates.
own rooms?
Yeah. What's your favorite thing about being in Greek life or in a sorority?
Meeting friends.
My friend.
Meeting the roomies.
I would say my favorite thing was definitely the girls. Easy
What are
peasy.
the other? A lot of people say like sororities are like buying your friends. Which...
Yeah, that's actually one of my questions.
Really?
Like everybody says that to me who either doesn't go to like a big university or, you know, it just isn't about it.
Yeah.
I would say that like I wouldn't have met any of these people. Like I could make friends. Like any of us could make friends, but these are people that you wouldn't have the chance to meet, and it's such good networking. Like I would not have met any of like the seniors when I was a sophomore. Like how would I have met them?
True.
And now like they're giving me internship opportunities because like they've had really good internships, and it's just I don't know. There's just so much more.
We all still have friends that aren't in the sorority.
Yeah, that's so true.
It's just nice because it's kind of like a club, and it's just like a club for people that want to be together. So you end up finding girls you're actually really similar to. Yeah. Which I kind of enjoy. Yeah. Well, you don't have to root through everything, like they're just right there.
Yeah. Well, and Sarah and I joined as sophomores, so like we know what it's like not being in a sorority, and we chose to be in a sorority after it. It's not like we didn't have friends. We just like love having a community, or at least me. I'm not gonna speak for you,
no,
but like have a community where you're not like forced to do stuff together, but have a purpose. You know,
it pushes your boundaries too. Like you do have to go to some stuff, which. Honestly, I liked because I'm an extrovert, but I can be kind of shy at times. And in classes, I'm like focusing on class. Like, I don't really like talk to people on the side. So this was a great opportunity to actually like, meet people and like get to stay with them, because it's like but pre-COVID, going to like parties or like in the class, it's like you talk to people but you didn't have the time to like truly get to know them. So it's like nice being here because then it's like you have to get to know these people because they're around you, but I love that because it makes you open yourself up more.
There's also a lot of other aspects of being in a sorority that I feel like are helpful, like the opportunity for a leadership position.
Amen. There's just so much more. I feel like that people think that they can get other places, but honestly, it's just such a big community too that it's never going to be the same just like in one club or anything like that. And these are the people that we all have similar values and interests. It's not just random people from campus. Like these are people that are similar but very different too, like personality wise. Yeah, the next question was, how do you feel about your friends? How many boys have you snuck in? 0?
None.
0.
But we live in a triple, so honestly, like, it
and
wouldn't
it's
really work out
COVID.
anyway.
Maybe if it was a different year, it would have been different.
Well, we wouldn't have had to sneak boys in.
That's true.
That's true.
Because some girls in the past still snuck them in.
Yeah, no, like, it's definitely a thing, but, like, now that COVID is happening, like, our members who aren't live-ins, they're live-outs, they can only come here to grab meals. Like, they can't even stay, so it's really strict, the rules right now, which is good because, like, we want to stay safe.
Which I wouldn't even really want to bring a boy in just because, like, if I did get caught, I would just feel bad for putting, like, everybody else that lives here at risk because that's another person I'm exposing them to. Like, if everybody was bringing people who don't live here in, like, there would be...
Yeah, so much more traffic, and, like, we're trying to limit that. So what's your type of guy?
Ooh, honey,
some of my guy friends.
Yeah, this is hard.
My guy friends were wondering.
I used to really like e-boys because I thought it was cool how moody they were, and then I realized it's just like not a good idea. Because then they're not really, they don't really care about your feelings. It's always about them.
Think about introducing them to your family. Too. I feel like my family's pretty inclusive, but at the same time, like, if they're acting all moody and broody, like...
Yeah.
So now I'm, like, big teddy bear type of boy.
Teddy bear!
Come give you those... I want a simp, because I'll be a simp back for you, too. Just, like, simp for me.
She says seems tough. She says, I want a simp.
No. I mean, like, he seems tough, but he's a, like, teddy bear. Like, I would say, sorry, Nathan, but you're a teddy bear, and you're this... He's sweet. But yeah, I'd say that's my type. Like, just someone who, like, genuinely likes me.
And, like, shows that they, like, care for you.
Yeah.
Like,
that isn't afraid to, like, make the first move.
Shares the pants with you, but doesn't just, like, try to take over and make it all about them.
We're getting some good advice
I hate
here.
narcissistic men. Don't be narcissistic.
I was gonna say, pretty passionately, it's cool to simp for a girl, and I hate when people, like, you simps are bad, and it's like, hell no, those are good. That means they care. That means they love. A guy, I was just telling them this earlier, it's better in a relationship when a guy simps for a girl more than a girl simps for a guy, because a guy is going to want to, like, get all the attention he can, but, like, once a girl sets her eyes on a guy, like, that's all they want. So you want a guy to simp for you first, so that way you know they're all about you.
Yeah. Starbucks order.
Medium chai tea latte with soy milk, light ice.
Mine kind of changes. It's always like some sort of coffee, but it changes depending on my mood.
Yeah. I would say like at Starbucks, like I'm such a Dunkin' girl right now, but at Starbucks I'm getting a chai with half and half, which is not good for the tummy. At Dunkin' I get a pumpkin spice with oat milk because I really like their oat milk, but
Yum.
That does sound good. That does sound good.
We've been spending too much time together.
We've been spending so much time together.
Nathan wants to know if we sacrifice animals.
Of course
Every
he
day.
wants to know.
We going out and catch squirrels in our forest.
No.
He was thinking like lambs, I think. Like
I
Oh,
hate
God.
even killing bugs.
no, it's
Oh, I will kill a bug.
I
don't like
killed a
bugs.
spider the other day and I wanted to let it go outside.
But like the spiders in here are creepy. You don't know where you're going. If it was like a tarantula, I'd be like, "Be my friend, let me pick you up," because they're not gonna hurt you. But these little baby wolf spiders,
I cannot get
Yeah,
over the fact that
wolves.
you're not afraid of tarantulas, but you're
they're
afraid
big
of the
and
little
fuzzy,
tiny
and they're like
ones.
little hamsters. And I have a hamster.
That's disgusting.
But they won't bite you. Tarantulas won't bite you because they're too big, and your hand is too big, so it won't actually go for you. You know?
No.
Yeah.
We're just shutting that
Brie,
idea
you're
down.
gonna get like 10 minutes of our faces that you're gonna have to watch
I know.
for so long.
I just want a little meme of Brie going, "No."
Best party theme. I like the dynamic duo parties. where
I was just
everybody-
thinking
We
that.
did that
I went
last year.
as Daphne and Fred to one of them.
Insert pictures here.
You were
Sarah-
Meghan Markle and
And Harry.
Cute.
Yeah.
And then you were Justin Bieber.
Haley and Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
Although I'm a
That's
simp for
cute.
Selena Gomez, but it's fine.
Do you like Selena Gomez?
I've watched, or I've. I used to.
My favorite song is "Look at Her Now," and Nathan has heard me listen to it so many freaking times.
What's the one that's like, what? No, desert.
A Year Without Rain.
Day without you is like a year